So, today I started the day normally. I went downstairs for a coffee, and there it was Monica, Phoebe, and Chandler. I was happy to see them because I didn't want to drink my coffee alone. Monica told us that she was dating a new guy, and something has to be wrong with that guy. I mean, she does not have good taste in choosing a couple. Anyways, then Chandler started talking about his dream, which was something. I have dreaming too, but not that creepy as Chandler's. And some time later, Ross came in and God, that dude is very sad. I mean, he started talking and he makes me feel bad. I told him he needs to go out and have fun, meet other people or something. Go for a date with some pretty girl, I don't know. He needs to be straight from all drama of his divorce, but I always support him in anything. Then I meet Rachel. She's very pretty, but she doesn't know anything about living alone. She doesn't even know how to make good coffee. She's living next to me in Monica's apartment. I think she was gonna to ask for the job in Central Park because I heard that she abandoned her fiance on the wedding day and because she needs money.
Today Monica will have a date, and this is strange because that date sounds like date to me. So I tell them about my dream, which by the way was very weird because my mom never called me before. Then Ross come in the coffee, and this is awesome. He asked for someone to marry, and Rachel, the new girl, comes in. So I think I can ask for $1 million. When we are in Monica's place, Paul, the one guy, arrived with the annoying doorbell, and Joy asked me if I could help with his fortune, and I was very excited, so I helped him. But I don't have no idea what we are doing. So Joy say we done. So we done. The next day Rachel makes coffee, but I don't think it's her thing. Here comes the best part. In third place, I thought, did Monica have a good date? Well, she did. So Paul, the one guy, give her a kiss. I need to work, so I did it. At the end of the day, I realized Rachel is very optimistic, and she doesn't know anything about me.
I started the day thinking I was gonna be wife of Barry, but one very hour before I realized that I didn't want to be that. I mean, want to get married but with someone I really love and I didn't love it very at all. So I decided to go and look for my real life and duration the purpose, be an independent woman who can get everything she wants, be herself. I went to a coffee shop because I didn't find Monica in her apartment, so I went downstairs to ask it, and she was there with her friends. I honestly was so scared. My dad and my mom were so furious with me. I started with my father on the phone, and he didn't understand me, and he didn't think I can be independent. But I was gonna prove him he is wrong, so I started for the job in the coffee shop, and until my parents see that I can live on my own, I'm going to say with Monica. I'm gonna go live with my old high school best friends. And I got the job in the Central Park in I really think make coffee it's my thing.
I recently found that my wife, no, ex-wife, wish she don't not like me anymore. She cheated on me with her friend Susan. I didn't know she liked woman. If she didn't know, how I'm supposed to know? So I went today to Central Park because I was feeling very sad. I moved a new apartment and I lived to the other apartment to Carol. And now her girlfriend Susan, I really felt like some punched me in the heart with a knife. I just wanted to be married again. Everything was fine. Phoebe was trying to clean my aura, but I prefer to be dirty, to be honest. The funny thing is that I was wishing to marry again, and this beautiful woman came in with a wedding dress, and I recognized her. She was Rachel. She was lost and looking for so Monica helped her. Back in the high school, I used to have a big massive crush on Rachel. I think she didn't know, and I don't think she knows now. The years have passed. I bet she don't recognize me anymore. I think I'm gonna tell her and maybe ask her out. I can. I'm very shy man.
Well, basically, I was just hanging out with Phoebe, Joey, and Chandler. I was telling them that I was dating a guy who I found very attractive and cute. I really thought he was a good guy, but I'll tell you later. Then, like 15 minutes later, Chandler started telling us a very, very weird dream he had last night. I honestly found it kind of creepy, and I didn't pay enough attention, to be honest. Then Ross came, and he's recently going through a divorce. He's sad or depressed most of the time because of it, but I'm his sister, so I need to be with him. He was telling us that he was feeling very awful that day and he wanted to be married again. And that is when Rachel came up. She was wearing a dress, a beautiful dress, and she looked lost. So I asked her what she was doing in that place, in that moment, with that dress. She told me that she abandoned her fiance in the All-Star, which that is crazy. That is very, very crazy. Well, to the end to this story, Richard is living with me now. He's looking for a job in the coffee shop Central Park. I broke up with that guy because he lied to me, and I was so heartbroken. But living with my best friend made me forget him faster than I thought.